against your child, alleging that she has had 5 or more
So these are my favorite videos, and this is my favorite video because I absolutely had to TikTok while I'm in the tub. One thing that people don't understand, not only with just school, but other things, but I'm not going to get into it because nobody listens and they think, oh, okay, whatever. When you put your kids in public school, you are signing your rights to that school to be the parent of the child. You're giving that school permission to boss you around and do what they want with your kid. When I do put my kids in public school, I write in the bottom where you sign the signature, I am not giving my parental consent for the school to be a legal guardian of my child, and then I write, like, my child is here for educational purposes only, and, I do not give permission for the school to be legal guardian / parental figure over my child. I had one school that I put my son in that they tried to pull some crap like that because I was pregnant and I was really sick. I had gallstones and I could barely get out of bed, and it was hard to put him on the bus. My husband at the time was working, so he left really early in the morning, and sometimes I couldn't even get out of bed, and I wasn't going to have my 5-year-old walk all the way down a road in the middle of BFE in Montana where there's mountain lions and grizzly bears to catch the bus and not know who drives down that road or who picked him up or who stole him. So I had them try to call CPS on me, and I told them to review my paperwork where I wrote multiple times that I did not give them permission and I'm not waiving my rights. There's nothing they could do about it. If more people started doing that, if more people started actually writing on, see, they want you to do everything online now. No, I'm coming in. Print the shit out. I will go and I will fill out the paperwork in person, and I will put on there sign, date, and initial the bottom that I do not give them permission to be parental guardians over my child, and I am not giving them that permission, that they are there for educational purposes only, because there's too much of this stuff. These schools are ridiculous. Like, especially with family emergencies and kids that have medical problems and everything, they're getting CPS involved, and they're sending CPS to the house, and they're like taking people to court. No, you're not taking me to court. It is my right to pull my kid out of school and homeschool. Do it. The other thing too is all these people run and they register with the local district to homeschool your kid. Stop doing that. You're giving them permission to parent your kid still. You don't need permission to homeschool your kid. If you can prove the curriculum that you're doing is a good curriculum, like one that I will say is a good curriculum is the Robinson curriculum. It is highly approved. It's old fashioned. It's really good. If you can prove to them that you're doing the proper curriculum, it's none of their business what you're doing. It's not their business. And under whose authority does anybody tell you that you can't homeschool your kid? They can't sue you over that because you're a flesh and blood person. See, this is where it starts to get into the whole Social Security number, and it's an entity and it's a trust, and that's not you. And when you start saying that that's you, they can take control. You are a person. You are not a freaking trust number for them to boss around. So no, stop letting these people in your life. Do your research, learn your rights.